Shalom. First and foremost, I give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. By Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem Kakodash. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, the Word and called God. And His name in Hebrew means He exists. And Yahushua's name is the only begotten Son, the Word and called Jesus Christ. And His name in Hebrew means He delivers. By Hashem in the name, Rekakodash, the Holy Spirit. I want to give honors to the apostles and the elders who give me a stone of the well. Peace and blessings unto the share Oculus push forward their truth, not the four corners of the earth. I want to say shalom to you brothers and keep pushing, and a double shalom to the Israelites that's looking like the other nations that share with you. I want to say shalom to you brothers and sisters as well. My name is Dewar from GMS Line, St. Louis Camp. And I'm coming again another video. In this video, I'm not going to say going over this video, but just showing it. So Esau's rage, Benaiah Israel, okay, and what you see is a depiction, a so-called depiction of Esau Edom, and as you can see, he's a man of color, and this is 100% inaccurate, okay, because Esau Edom is the progenitor of the white race, okay, and with that being said, like, what the hell is this? So basically trying to say that Esau Edom had color, which the only color that Esau Edom had is red, because their blood shows forth through their skin. Okay, they have no pigmentation. All right, the name Esau means wasted away as he. Okay, because when he came out, that's what Isaac named him. Okay, because he had no pigmentation, he came out red. Yeah, like a hairy garment. Okay, so yeah, wasted away. Okay, and this is just straight another false doctrine, in which we know what Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is doing. He's separating the believers from the unbelievers. All these Israelites is playing games and talking shit, and just basically playing around with the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Because like the apostles always say, this thing is deadly serious. Okay, we ain't playing no games when we out there teaching. We really trying to fish out the elect. Do our job. That's the whole reason why we in this truth is, number one, to seek out our own salvation with fear and trembling, and to seek out the elect. Okay, that's what it's all about. The elect. That's who's gonna get 100% truth. It's the elect. Everybody else is gonna get like a bootleg version of the truth, okay, or no truth. They're gonna still be in darkness. Okay, but without further ado, I'm gonna hop into the scriptures. And Lord, this be edifying. I'm not gonna make this too long. This is Genesis 25, and I'm gonna start at 21. For you newer brothers and sisters that might be out there, Shalom and Tabata for tuning into the video. It reads, and Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren, and the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived. She couldn't have children, but he prayed to Yahweh, and Yahweh opened up her womb. All right. And the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. Right? So this is already prophesied to her. So 2 nations. So you got the Israelites and you got the Edomites. Okay? This is verse 24. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and he called his name Esau. Right? So it's twins, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and called his name Esau. Yeah, like I said before, a Shashua. Waste away is he, verse 26. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 60 years old when she bare him, right? So he was 60. Okay? And yeah, it didn't describe his brother, because his brother looked like everybody else, because everybody on the planet had melanin. Okay? Everybody besides this guy right here, Esau. Okay? And you still had leopards, like leopards on the planet, like leprosy always existed. But this guy right here, he just came out, just born a leopard. Okay? Says, and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. Right? So yeah, a cunning hunter. So what race of people love to hunt? Okay? A man of the field is always in the field. He's always out. All right? In the wilderness, killing animals, hunting. All right? It's you so-called white people. And yeah, Jacob was a plain man. Okay, dwelling in tents. He was just chilling. All right. Says, and Isaac loved Esau because he did eat of his venison, but Rebekah loved Jacob. And Jacob saw pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. And Esau said to Jacob, "Feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint." Therefore was his name called Edom, right? So Edom means red. Okay? So not only is he red, he like his meat red too. Okay? He love his meat rare and uncooked. And that's the characteristics of an Edomite. You even got Israelites that's doing that nasty ass shit today. Okay? Oh yeah, it just tastes so good. Like, what you mean that tastes good? I mean, you eating blood. It make the meat keep the meat moist. Like, bro, like I've tasted steak that was moist and seasoned. All right, you just doing that because you choosing your oppressor's ways. That's how he eats his meat, and you want to be just like him. And we are commanded not to eat anything with blood in it. All right. And Jacob said, "Send me this day thy birthright." And Esau said, "Behold, I'm at the point to die. And what profit shall this birthright do to me?" And it's like it. And Esau said, it's like it. And Jacob said, "Swear to me this day." And he swore unto him, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentils, and he did eat and drink, and rose up and went his way. And thus Esau despised his birthright, right? So this is the hatred, okay? Especially after Jacob got the blessing, okay? Because Esau, Edomite, still has that same hatred for us this day. Behold, in the days of my father at hand, I would then slay my brother Jacob. Right? This is Genesis 27 and 39. All right, and this is Esau's blessing, okay? And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, "Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fountains of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck." All right, so yeah, and Esau lifting up the sword, okay, and that's what his blessing is that is that gun, that sword, and you got swords in different forms. The most recent sword that he used is what that hokey pokey. that came out 3 years ago. All right, it's supposed to help, and it caused millions of cardiac arrests across the United States and across the world. Now, like those deaths were just in the United States. Millions of people died from that. Okay, millions. All right, but kind. Yeah. And verse 41, Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. All right. So yeah, and they still hold that hatred for us to this day. I mean, like, what other nation hates us more than Esau Edom, the so-called white man? Hey, and guess what? Hey, we hate your punk ass too, you damn devil. We don't like you bastards either. You know, you ain't nothing but a sore loser and a coward and a bitch. All right, because you got hustled out of your birthright, you know, and we didn't force you to do nothing. You gave it up yourself. You know, you despised your birthright. You thought you was gonna pull a fast one, and which it was really our birthright from the beginning, because it was already told to our foremother Rebecca that we was gonna get that birthright anyway. But hey, you already got your birthright, bro. We living in your blessing now. You got the fatness of the earth, you know, and you so much of a demon. Instead of keeping the law, statutes, and commandments like you were supposed to do, you're doing the total opposite. You bringing alphabet people into the school. You know, you got a mayor that was getting spanked by a drag queen. You're doing all these wicked things, and then you wondering why your kingdom is going down. I mean, look at all the people before you. They did the same thing, and look what happened to them. And you had the scriptures, man. What are you talking about, bro? But some way, somehow, that's not enough. Hey, you Edomites, you got the spirit of a woman. You never satisfied. You always want more and more and more and more. Okay? And you Edomites are the first bitch ass niggas. Alright? And if you don't like how I'm talking, hey, it's too bad. Because on this channel, you know, we keep it real. You know? You Edomites are a bunch of cowards, man. Cowards. And yeah. Crybabies, man. First Timothy 4. When now the Spirit speaketh expressly, that in the latter time some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils, right? So yeah, you got a lot of people departing from the faith. Okay? You got a lot of people that was once even in the body, and they branched off, and they did their own thing. I just do my own thing. Right? All that, we heard that bullshit before. Alright? Nigga either one stopped teaching, which eventually they all stopped teaching, because the Lord just take the spirit from them altogether. But what's worse is they start teaching wayward doctrines. Oh yeah, we know what the trap of Dan at. Oh yeah, you can smoke you can smoke a little weed to relieve the stress off of you and all that other bullshit. We done heard it all, man. And yeah, Esau Edom ain't the white man. Esau Edom is Japhet. You know, heard all these crazy psychotic doctrines, man. And it's really sickening to hear it, because we know that that's not how it's supposed to be done. Okay? Right. So speaking lies and hypocrisy, having a conscience seared with a hot iron. Right? So somebody that got their conscience seared with a hot iron, what does that mean? It means that they can't be open into this truth. So something that's seared, like you put a branding iron in like a cow's thigh or something, that branding iron mark gonna stay there forever. Okay, that's seared in them. All right, and so yeah, those people that seared like that, they gonna get the charagma. Okay, and Yahweh Bashmi Ashai ain't gonna recognize you. So therefore, you gonna be in that nuclear fire. All right, what kind, man? Yeah, these people, they getting crazier and crazier. And this is why we just pray and hope that we be on the good side of Yahweh Shemi Shai when they come back, all right? So we don't have to be destroyed right along with the rest of you peons. So Amos 8 and 11, behold, the days come, saith the Lord God, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord, right? So yeah, that famine, okay, of hearing the words, because when the elect hear it, boom, that's it, man. Like to get sealed, all right? Gonna take the word away. Cause all you people out there, you're gonna have to stand in your enchantments. You know, you have to stand on your false doctrine. Cause you done talked all shit about the C-hip not being the charagma, or the C-hip not being a MOTB, I should say. You done, you know, yeah, Esau Edom is the Arabs, or Esau Edom black, or some shit like that. Like you niggas just trying to just cause confusion. You like you like a chick that want to get attention, you know, and then don't nobody pay your ass no mind. You know, you get mad. All right, man. It's some real soft dudes in Israel, man. Some real psychopaths. But hey, that's why I'm glad where I'm at. And be thankful, brothers and sisters out there that's listening. You could have been just like them, you know. Just thank you, how much me on sure that he got you in the right doctrine, under the right people. The pastors and elders, a great millstone. Okay, who rule well. So come. We'll pull one more. It's like, yeah. Start at 31. So, Matthew 25. I'm going to make this a different color. Matthew 25 and 31. When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory, and before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divided his sheep from the goats. Right. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, come ye blessed of my Father, and inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was hungry, and you gave me meat. I was thirsty, and you gave me drink. I was a stranger, and you took me in. Naked, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you visited me. I was in prison, and you came unto me. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee a hungered, and fed thee a thirsty, and gave thee drink? When we saw thee a stranger, and took thee in, or naked, and clothed thee? When saw we thee sick or in prison, and came unto thee? And the king answered and said, verily I say unto you, insomuch as ye have done it to one of the least of my brethren, ye have done it to me. And then he shall say unto them on the left hand, depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. Right, so you 2/3. So starting off with the circumcision. So judgment gonna begin at the house of Israel. So people that know that they're Israelites. Then on down. For I was hungry, and you gave me no meat. I was thirsty, and you gave me no drink. I was a stranger, and you took me not in. Naked, and you clothed me not. Sick, and in prison, and you visited me not. Then should I also answer him, saying, Lord, when we saw thee a hunger, or a thirst, or a stranger, or naked, or sick, or in prison, and did not minister unto thee? Then shall he answer them, saying, verily I say unto you, and as much as ye did it not to the least, to one of the least of these, ye did it not to me. And these shall go away into everlasting punishment, but the righteous into life eternal, right? So you're gonna have a lot of Israelites that think it's gonna be in a good case, and then boom, the Lord gonna reject them because they keep playing with His word. The Lord is a serious, austere man. You can't do him like that, you know. Especially hidden his talents, you know, because Nate, I'm a poor daddy Edomite, right? But Karen, I'm gonna go ahead and end it off with that, and I want to say shalom. On to the next one.